Good morning, you guys. Welcome to week 4 of our online classroom. That means at the end of this week, we will already have been learning online for a month, which is crazy to me. I don't know how we're already there, but we are. That being said, we've been doing about the same things for the last 4 weeks, and I welcome new ideas into our classroom. So if you have new ideas or changes you want to make, let me know. I would love to change things up so that they're working as well as they can for you. So if that means you don't want to be doing journals and you want to be writing something else, let me know. We can try to make changes to make our classroom better and more fun and more engaging for all of us for the time being, because we don't know how long we're going to be learning online, but I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying it and having some fun along with your learning. So today I have 4 things that I want to talk to you about. So hopefully this video won't be too long for you. The first thing that I want to talk about is our class meeting tomorrow. So tomorrow, 10 a.m. is our class meeting. That's Tuesday morning. So please make sure that you are there. I know that you guys can get up for 10 a.m. You used to get up and be at school at 8:40, which meant you got on the bus earlier than that. So please come to our group meetings. It's so important to see everybody's awesome faces, as well as then I can fill everyone in on the ideas at the same time, rather than trying to remember who was at the class meeting and then during small group meetings trying to fill everybody in. So please come to our meetings. We've got some cool stuff to go over. Alyssa's gonna lead some questions for us, as well as I have something that I'd like you to do for our class meeting, so make sure you're listening. I would like you to bring a random object. This can be anything from your house. It can be a pitcher, it can be a spoon, it can be a cup, it can be your favorite blanket, it can be a pillow. Whatever you want to bring, make sure you bring it to the meeting. You are going to have to show your classmates what it is, and you're going to have to talk about it. So if that means you need to prepare a little bit today, like if you're going to talk about your favorite blanket, maybe you can tell us where you got it, why is it your favorite, how big it is, what is on the blanket, that kind of stuff. Because before this break, we were talking about public speaking and learning how to speak in front of an audience, and I think on our Zoom meetings is a great way to continue that. So be ready with an object tomorrow for our class meeting. I will bring one too, and I will talk about it too, so we're all in this together. Sweet. So our next thing that I want to talk about is our small group meetings. So this week they're going to look a little different than they have the last 2 weeks. So the first thing we're going to do in our small group meetings is we're going to present our inquiry projects. So whether that means you share your screen on Zoom with us and we see your Google Slides and you tell us all about it, or you hang a poster up that we can see in your video and you show us your poster, or if you made a diorama, you can show us your diorama. But I think it's still really important to share our learning and our projects with each other, because that's so important. We should share our successes with each other and be proud of the work that we've made, even if it looks a little different than presenting in class. The second thing that we're going to do in our small group meetings is we're going to go over the questions that are in our math tasks assignment this week. So be prepared, make sure that you've done at least one of the questions and you can talk about it, because I want to make sure that you guys are on track and that you're actually getting your work done and that you're not completely lost, because I would way rather help you than make this confusing and stressful for you. So make sure your inquiry project's done and make sure you have a math task done for the week so that we can talk about it in our small group meetings. Those are still going to be at the same time as they've always been, okay? So be prepared for them. I will put the Zoom links on Google Classroom, but they'll be on there minimum half an hour before the meeting. So if you know your meeting's at 10 a.m., just be prepared and look for that link beforehand. Okay, sweet. So class meeting, small group meetings. If you have any questions, rewatch the video or message me and I can help you out. The next thing I want to talk about is our new project, which I think you guys will be excited about, and it's a Genius Hour project. And these projects are super cool, super fun in that you get to do anything you want. I'm not restricting you to do a science topic or an art project or physical activity. It's anything that you want. So how this project started out is Google decided that it was really important for their employees to learn about what they wanted to learn about and have time to work on their passion projects. So they created an 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time they needed to be doing their everyday work. But 20% of the week, they could do whatever they wanted. So if that meant they wanted to go shoot hoops, they could go shoot hoops. If that meant that they wanted to create a new website, they could do that. And that was time that they were being paid for. And so that's what we're kind of trying to follow is I want you to spend 20% of your week or of your school week, so that's an hour a week, working on some kind of project that is important to you. Now this project has 4 main steps, and it's important that you can do all 4 main steps with your project, because if you're like, oh, I just want to get better at a 3-pointer and you shoot hoops every single day, well, it's not the exact same. You do need to follow the steps. So the first step is you have to write a project proposal, and that is going to be due to me on Friday. And it's really important that you get your project proposal done, because I have to I have to approve it before you're allowed to actually do your project. So if you want to get your project going right away, you can do your project proposal and hand it in to me on Monday, and then I approve it Tuesday morning. That's completely fine with me. But I want to be able to approve them all by the end of the day on Friday so that you can know and what to expect and what you can do the next week. So on that proposal is telling me kind of what's your topic, what are your 3 big questions about this topic, what are you going to do to share your learning, how are you going to do this with the materials that you have at home, etc., etc. It's not a big proposal, but I would like you to fill it out. The second thing you need to do is you have to have some research in your project. So you need to be looking online or interviewing people or reading books about this topic so that you can get better at it. The third thing is you need to create something. So whether that's creating a video showing how you did a 3-pointer, or it's a video of you learning how to bunny hop on a bike, or it can be maybe you wanted to get better at photography, so you create some really cool photos. Or maybe you want to learn how to bake, and so you create your own recipe. It's up to you, however you want to create it. And then the last thing you need to do is you need to share your learning with us. And I haven't figured that out yet. Don't worry about it. It's still a couple weeks away before you have to share that. But you do need to have a way of communicating and sharing what you have learned and what you've been able to do throughout this project. Does that make sense? If you have any questions, I have put a document on there with ideas on Google Classroom Story, and I've also linked a video that you can watch about what Genius Hour is. There are tons of videos and resources online. If you are so confused by this, 1, contact me and we can talk about it. And 2, just take some time to watch some YouTube videos and you'll figure out what this project is right away. It'll be super fun, super cool. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. I'm actually going to try to do a project as well and share with you guys as I learn. Could be a little terrifying, but I'm just waiting for all the parts to build my project to come in from Amazon, so we'll see when that happens. Yeah, so class meeting tomorrow, bring an object. Small group meetings, you're going to be doing your inquiry project, and we're going to go over your math tasks. Next was Genius Hour project. Make sure you get that proposal done this week. And the last thing that I want to mention is that it is Earth Day on Wednesday. Earth Day is super important to me because I love our environment. I love being out in nature, and I think it is so important to protect our environment. So all your journal entries this week will be about the environment, and you'll be watching some videos, reading a quote, answering some questions, because I just want to see your thoughts on the environment, because we all see it differently, but we all live on the exact same planet, and so I think it's important to protect it. On Wednesday, I challenge you to find a way to help the planet. So that can be going for a walk in your neighborhood and picking up all the garbage that you see around you. That could be deciding to hang your laundry outside that day, because then you don't have to use energy in your dryer. It could be making sure that you turn off your devices for most of the day and just spend time outdoors. So I challenge you, find a way to help the earth on Wednesday, which is Earth Day, and I'm sure I'll come up with some other ideas that we can help the environment, because you guys know me and the environment's super important to me. So that's our video for today. I know it ended up being a little longer than I hoped, but you guys can listen to it. It's all good. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have ideas, if you have concerns. Just make sure to connect with me. I'm here to help you as much as I can in this time, whether that's with school or whether that's just with your life and what's going on at home. So I'm here, connect with me, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow in our Tuesday meeting. So I hope you guys all have a happy Monday, get lots of stuff done, be productive, and have fun. See you guys.